Now, that's going to be so shocking for you guys on the YouTube side of things. If somebody goes back to watch this on YouTube, I feel so bad for my sudden now. Give me a second though. I should probably send out a Discord message saying that, hey, you know what? Nah, peeps will show up when they want to show up, and they'll find out what we're playing when we get there. So it's like, really, it's not my fault that people are like, oh yeah, Fox is gonna just talk for 30 minutes. Which I'll say, I don't think that's a problem whatsoever. I don't think that it's a problem that I talk to you guys for 30 minutes. Because I feel like you guys deserve to know what's going on. Ooh, I can turn that down a bit. And what's been going on in my life. Like, especially if I feel like it's going to just kind of mess with stream. Now, I am going to say, I can't see chat right now. Okay, I do want to clarify. I cannot see chat right now because right now the game is full screen. I have not even logged into this yet. So, for those who are here on the YouTube side of things, what's up? Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. I am just now recovering from being sick. So when this video goes up, you guys will finally know why I haven't been posting anything over the last few days. But I have been watching people play WoWa somehow without getting spoiled at all for this game. And I just gotta know how accurate the reviews are. Now, first of all, the gameplay of this game has been given like 9 or 10s out of 10s by so many people. My curiosity is the story. I have had people really complain that the story is like a 4 during the first half of this version, and I'm curious how accurate that is. Now, I will say something. They do tell me that it ramps up around Act 5 or 6, and I'm gonna say this. That is not how you sell a game. Although, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong because I'm playing it. I'm sitting here. I've been hearing people say it's like, oh, oh, damn, someone played that. I'm here playing the game even though I know that people are saying it has a story that doesn't even kick up till way later. So maybe they did sell me on it, but I think it's really just my own natural curiosity. Hey, what's up, Zephyr? How's it going? I will be on the NA server, Heavy Robot. I could see chat because I just went over to check it out. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let's get started. I'm very curious about this. Tap to land in Solars. Oh, I just realized. Okay, so it's time for the important selection. Do we want female rover? Or do we want male rover? This is a hard choice because I do like both designs. Actually, no, it's really not that hard because in terms of design, I do feel like the female rover is way cooler. I'm just gonna be real, and yes, it is because she's hotter. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I'll be full transparent. Male rover just reminds me of like every generic isekai protagonist. And I hate this about some games where it's like they obviously, like, they put a lot of design detail into everything. I will give that, but it just feels like they went out of their way to make female rover look so much cooler. Male rover Dan Hong face. I've heard that about how he's like the how he's the love child of Kalis and Dan Hong, which is very hilarious. I gotta be real. I'm never much into the whole idea of like, oh, I gotta have my self-insert character. I like to always choose the character who has the more appealing design. It's why I play Lumine on Genshin. Okay, my keyboard, apparently I type so fast that the game can't keep up, which is hilarious. Oh my god, those eyes are so pretty. You know what the thing that would suck is if right now we were stuck in like a download phase. Oh wait, that's exactly where we're stuck at. But no, you guys know what I meant. The phase where it's like you're just kind of in the opening scene and all it's doing is like downloading and verifying all the files. Oh man, that would bite. Also, just so we're clear, I am playing this on controller because I am terrible with mouse and keyboard. Now I've seen Draven play and he has said that he's had some issue with the controller, especially with what's her name, Chishia, who seems like a really cool character, by the way. And I'm gonna see how bad it's gonna get. Usually pick male because you feel weird seeing you play as female, except for Destiny because the female customization is better. The gameplay is like Genshin. Ooh. All right. I just choose whoever has the better design that appeals to me more. Like, I guess to give a good example, of me actually preferring a male design over a female design, I like the design of the male in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver over the female one. Because I just don't like gender bent Mario. Sorry. In Honkai Star Rail, it was actually a really tough decision to choose Kalis over Stell because they really designed the two characters to be super similar to each other. And I think that was actually a really cool decision. So it was like there wasn't really one big appeal over the other, although you can tell that they put a lot more. It feels like they definitely put a lot more emphasis into trying to make the female MC kind of have cooler animations in some regard, but overall it's still fine. You like to play as the woman characters because you are a woman. Star hates men, confirmed. I mean, I meant that more in a just like, you know, actual hating of men. I didn't mean that in like you know, Star can't, like in a Star can't stand men kind of way. Not in like a, oh yeah, Star, or I guess like Star is repulsed by them is probably a good way. The original Stell concept design is not that different from, oh, the one with the longer skirt. Is that what you're talking about? I saw that and I was like, oh my god, that's actually really cool. If that had been a part of her design, I probably would have picked Stell. Because it's such a, I don't know why, but it's such a cool aesthetic. Okay, who is this? An unknown god, perhaps? Genshin reference? I'm so sorry to the people who are like so tired of people saying like Wuthering Waves is a Genshin clone. It's like, now you know how everybody felt when people were saying Genshin was a Breath of the Wild clone. I can agree with that, Fallen Sky. Also, they totally just put a Stellaron in our body. Honkai reference! I'm doing this just to poke fun and make people angry by just saying it's like everything's a reference to Hoyoverse games. My god, she's pretty, by the way. I love those red eyes. Look, I got a weakness to red-eyed characters, and you cannot shame me for this. I will not be ashamed of that. I like what I like, okay? Hands falling, HI3. Like, flat out, it's like, if, like, the number of people who complain about is like, oh man, why does everyone keep comparing this to Genshin? It's because they're the exact same style of game. They're a gacha game with an open world RPG type style game. What were you expecting? That's just the nature of how it works. Also, let me know if you guys can actually hear the game well.
Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast. I think.
You're awake. Let me see. Let me see. Thank goodness you're awake. Or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR.
CPR, huh? This looks a lot like the beginning of Star Rail to me.
Never did it on any living person, though.
Juicia.
If you have never done, like, are you certified to do CPR on a living person is my first question. If not, please don't.
Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
But yeah, sorry. Going back to what I was saying, so people who get really mad about the comparisons, it's like games like this just get compared all the time. It's not worth complaining about. And it's really just because in the end, Wuthering Waves is new. It's going to get compared to older games. Like, if you're going to say, oh, well, I'm tired of the comparisons, like, I'm kind of tired of you telling me that you're tired of it. I see it, like, all the time in Wuthering Waves chats. Somehow someone's like, I'm tired of this comparison. It just happens. Games get compared. Like, I can't tell you how many times I play, like, a Dragon Ball Z video game, and I'm like, yeah, but this isn't good. This isn't as good as, like, Budokai Tenkaichi, or, hey, you know, I think Budokai Tenkaichi did this one better. Oh, hey, this is just like in Budokai Tenkaichi. Which, by the way, the new Budokai Tenkaichi game is coming out soon. Okay, not soon, but later this year. I'm really hyped for it. I hope I actually manage to save money enough to buy it. Okay. So now we're on autoplay. You are?
Trisha, and she's Yang Yang.
So yeah, can you guys hear the game just fine? And also, hopefully my frame rate isn't complete ass. Sorry, how did she pronounce that? Shisha? Oh my god, I cannot. Okay, to all of our good friends in China, do not hate me because I cannot speak a lick of Chinese.
We are in the Gorge of Spirits. It's on the outskirts of Zhenzhou, Huanglong. Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone returning
I can
home?
see it skipping. I can see it skipping as the camera zooms over on the stream. Or at least that's what it looks like to me. She has a... Yang Yang has a weird
So
cadence.
You don't know why you're here, where you're from, or who you are.
Like, that might just be a me thing,
Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
but it feels like... It just kind of feels like the cadence is off. It feels very slow, methodical.
The
Oh,
wind has brought us a warning.
I don't want to say it
The
sounds
etheric
so
phase
much like
converging.
reading off of a
It
script
seems
page, but
new
that's what it
data
sounds
field is
like.
taking shape.
Which I want to clarify is not me bashing the VA. 100%, I love the voice.
That
But the
means it's
cadence
probably
just
gonna
feels
get
off.
dangerous here soon. I knew it. Our gourds are out of service because of the etheric sea's influence. We can't send or receive messages for help now. We better hurry over to meet up with Baijia
Out of
at our
service?
spot and get out of here.
It's a gourd.
Guess you really can't recall.
How does a
anything,
gourd
but don't
become out
worry.
of service?
If you got any questions, we can talk as we move. Yang Yang and I will give you the full scoop, every little detail from the get-go.
Rover, can we call you that for now? Before you remember your true name?
Yeah, I guess you can call me that for now. I believe so. I got tired of messing with the
We shouldn't
buttons.
Stay here.
Although, can I just say, I love the fact that I can actually use the freaking D-pad. Screw you, Genshin! I get to use the damn D-pad! I'm sorry. You guys have no idea how frustrating it is with dealing with Genshin. And just the fact that it's like, I can only use the directional stick because my first instinct is
Oh, that's
always
great. Let's go
to
together.
use the D-pad to just like go down the options. And it doesn't, and it never lets me. Utterance of Marvels. Okay.
Rover, I know you can't remember a thing.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now I can go to my settings, hopefully, and I can kind of get to a point where like I can see chat without having to constantly mess around with things. All right. So, how's the volume for you guys? Is it like loud enough for you guys to hear everything appropriately? Okay. Then let's see. Next, we kind of... Okay, no, we want to go to graphics. Really, the graphics quality is low? Okay, windowed mode. We want... Alright, 1600 by 900 is basically what we want. Because that makes it to where I can at least see chat. It does stretch everything. Okay, so my next question is how, like, is the game skipping for you guys? Like, is it kind of like moving around? Jinkily. Okay, stretching the outfits. Like, if I already have the graphics quality on low, then I feel like it should be fine. Let's see, 45 FPS. Honestly, I find that 30 FPS and 60 FPS isn't that big of a difference, so it should be fine. Oh, wow. Holy shit. That made such a huge difference, putting the shadows on low. Like, the cursor is moving so much faster. What the hell? Oh. Okay. That moved around very jankily. Alright, hold on. Yeah, I need to go. I need to definitely take a look at a few more settings. Because I don't know. It's just, it's not moving. Alright, graphics quality, frame rate, 45. Special effects quality. Whoa, okay. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I had this on 45. I might need to put it on 30. Low. Okay. That might be enough. I don't like having to turn down my graphics so much, but it's like my computer just isn't really a high-end one. Oh my god, that was... Okay, is that better for everybody? I love how smooth this climb feels. Oh my gosh, that is such a dynamic jump back, and oh my god, though, the camera is so freaking sensitive. Okay, press L and then... Ooh. Okay, so it still has it definitely still has an issue of lag input. But for the most part, it's not too bad. I think it's definitely gonna suck on a viewer's perspective.
But you never know when a
What's my UID?
out of nowhere. Oh my! Speak of the devil.
Oh wait. Okay, so turn off motion blur. All right. I'm again apologizing to everyone on a viewer basis. I have to go and do all this because sadly, I do not have a high-end quality computer. I wish I did. But I am currently saving up for one. Hopefully it goes well. My UID for... Let's see, oh, there it is. I will probably end up editing out as we're fixing all of these settings. So that'll hopefully make things a little bit easier. Aha. There's a strange little creature. Ooh, I love this. I didn't cast Resonance skill. Oh boy. Wait. I can just do a plunging attack? To be fair, we are jumping like 10 feet in the air. Oh, so... okay, so... Throwing the sword is a heavy attack. The flying sword spinning around is the resonance attack.
Bravo! So you still remember how to fight despite having forgotten everything? Wow.
What just happened?
Lead the charge next time. No one messes with my shout. I mean,
Why was there a glowing ring like all around that area? That I need an explanation. Why was there a weird glowing ring? What just happened? I just walked into a cutscene. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, giant dragon statue. It's long! But this isn't the Luofu. What's he doing here? Oh. Yo, giant CGI dragon. It's a Fate reference.
What's wrong? Are you
Quit gawking
injured
at the
from fight?
statue. Wait, was I supposed to be... Huh. Was I supposed to be injured from fighting mushrooms? I know. I could have joked and said it was Shinron, but I just keep wanting to make comparisons to Hoyoverse games. I think that's funnier, simply because that's the main thing that people get tired of. I'm just really just trying to beat a dead horse at this point.
This is the statue of Jue, the sentinel in Jinzhou,
Jue?
in the shape of a long.
Jue?
There is
Oh my
one
god, I cannot
capital
say these
and
words.
6 cities in Huanglong, with each
Americans
city
should
having
not
its own sentinel.
try to speak other
While it
languages.
shares some similarities in
We just can't do it.
There are also differences.
Oh, man. Well, if this is a statue of what is essentially a deity for you, you guys don't take very good care of it. Do you see those weird little fragmented stone things that are just jutting out of the damn thing? What did the other sentinels look like?
Most of the sentinels take the shape of a long. In other regions, they manifest in various forms.
Are there other sentinels outside of
Sentinels are
Huanglong?
present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels because of its long history and vast land. Records state the sentinels.
So fun
of
fact
Huanglong
of something that I
were
just learned today, and it has
single
nothing to do with
now they're each
what's going
responsible
on.
for a part of Huanglong.
And I don't know if this is actually true, and I don't want to look it up, but so the voice actress for Chisha, or Shisha, is also apparently the VA for Mama Pig and Grandma Pig from the Peppa Pig series. I don't know if that's true. I feel like someone just told that to Sayu to piss him off. But if it's true, that's so fucking funny, and I don't think I can unsee it.
Standing face to face with our sentinel? One can hardly see our sentinel with their own
I
eyes.
really hope
Those
someone
people
just
only get
decides
the
to
chance
troll
to
him
be a
and
part of
sends like a
ceremonies.
drawing of
According to your
like Peppa
description,
Pig
he's
in
dead pretty
Shisha
close.
clothing just
Only the
to
sentinel
really
with the
screw with his
cultured
head.
resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person is the magistrate of Jinzhou.
Oops, I did not mean to skip past that.
That must be an elite class.
Shisha, what did you do?
Chuxia might be in danger. Rover, please.
We didn't even see, might be in danger. Like, we just saw her running. We didn't even see what was chasing after her. Don't you think we should at least know what it was? Oh. Oh, that's a real... Okay, that's cool. So the real purpose of the resonance attack should be mostly to attack enemies that might be surrounding you. Oh! Ah! That's a big boy. That's a chunky boy. Oh boy. Hey, wait, okay. Now would be a really good time to teach me about dodging and... Oh. Okay, switch to a team member with a glowing icon to use a powerful outro skill. Uh-oh. Now, could you do me the... Definitely having some trouble maneuvering. Oh, right. Oh, and that's how... Okay. I'm okay. You wanna give me some time to recover here? Wait, what does R2 do? Oh. That's basically my burst, I guess, is the best way to put that. Okay. Outro skills and intro skills. Resonators gain Concerto energy when dealing damage or performing dodges in combat. When Concerto energy is full, the other Resonators icons will glow up. Okay. Dealing damage, defeating enemies, or performing dodge grants resonance energy. When resonance energy is full, the powerful resonance liberation becomes available. Dealing damage, defeating... Oh. Okay. Resonant... Oh, those are all the tutorials. Okay. Look, I'm not very smart. I admit this. Don't worry about me, okay? But hey, now we have... Ooh, I found a chest. We have a chest.
That was close.
Okay. Ooh, Circle's not too awkward, but it's still...
Yang just rushed over to protect you like a anyway, Yang was
like a
trying to shield
what?
you and... See? There's a resonance beacon over there. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe.
Okay, I'll get right on that. But first, I kind of want to see like what other things we can collect. Lotus seeds. Okay.
Hand me your terminal for a moment?
If there is one thing I have learned from my time in Genshin, it is that, honestly speaking, as much as people make fun of other people for doing this, being a mint picker is super useful. Let's be fair, though. Let's be real. We were all mint pickers when we first started playing games like this, right? Like, every time we start a new open world or, like, exploration type game, we all just pick mints, right? We would just go around and pick up every item we possibly could. Like, we saw shiny, we picked up the shiny.
Speeding up.
No, get back here, lizard. Did I grab the lizard? I was gonna cook it. I don't even know if that's actually what we were gonna do. I just think it would be funny. As long as that shiny isn't explosive? No, especially when it's explosive. Hey, what's up, Deadly Nepsil? How's it going? Okay, so there is a stamina system in this game. That honestly isn't the worst thing. I've seen people complain about stamina systems, and I'm like, they're not that bad. It's like... It just means, like, you have to make more use out of your skills. Like, sorry, you have to be, basically you have to be a good gamer. Like, what's the problem? Do you hate developing the skill? Okay, what was that? That was an extremely cool... I'm sorry, that was an extremely cool plunging attack, and I'm like, how do we keep that going? Okay. Also, I do love the looks of this place. Everything looks so gorgeous, really. I love... Oh, man. Sorry, I can't even say what all I like about it, because it's just like there's so much. I love the colors. I love just the general look of the place. Was there something up here? You love your current team right now? That's good. Check info board. Work overview. The initial phase of mapping for the distribution of the exploration. Exploration units have been completed, allowing for a preliminary determination of the orientation for constructing a new route leading to the inner Huanglong. While collecting image data, the survey team encountered a small-scale onslaught of the Tacit Discords. As the Special Operation Forces of the Midnight Rangers provided timely support, only 2 team members sustained minor injuries. However, the exploration equipment suffered heavy damage. Hey, Genshin's stamina system isn't the worst. But hey, look on the bright side, though. At least... I killed a rabbit. I'm sorry. Look on the bright side. At the very least, you are able to sprint infinitely. And I'm so used to pressing X in order to actually to interact with things that it's messing with my head. It legitimately messes with my head that I'm supposed to press circle. Ah, beacon. That was probably my favorite part about Honkai Star Rail, is I feel like I was able to press X like I was supposed to.
We are almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent, but if your terminal's glider module still works, it'll...
Oops. Game, you okay?
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou.
Okay, I don't know what that was about. The game just kind of froze on me for a second. And, like, it didn't really freeze, it just stopped.
Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications.
Sounds impressive.
Right?
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Norfolk Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Baizhe here. Where is she?
Baizhe?
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
A Tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a Tacit field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
The center of the Tacit field.
Isn't that Baizhe?
Well, the main thing I would say is, like, what's the main difference between before and now? And it's like, now you're traveling with me. So obviously, I summoned the Tacit field. I'm surprised, like, here's the thing. If you just stumbled upon someone you've never seen before, and it's like, okay, suddenly you're traveling with them, and then boom, everything horrible is happening, I feel like first instinct is blame the newcomer, being like, hey, you new person, you were the reason that this happened. How dare you just suddenly summon this dangerous thing that we don't know about?
Formed Tacit fields of a dormant period. During this time, it is relatively safe.
Lady, I would just like to go ahead and point out, though, you've never seen, like, based on the amount of surprise that you've had, you have never seen a Tacit field just pop up out of nowhere. So that seems to tell you maybe you shouldn't expect things to be
The dormant period
just
of the tacit field varies
fine
based on
like
its
usual.
formation
Just
time.
saying.
Generally, the shorter the formation time, the longer the dormant period. However, with a longer dormant period, the tacit discords born within are usually stronger. The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacit field should be safe.
So basically, if it took like days for a tacit field to form, it would be dangerous much faster. But if one just suddenly pops up out of nowhere, which you seem very surprised at the idea, it could take forever for it to actually be dangerous. Interesting. That's really weird, but I guess this is their way of explaining why Yang Yang isn't necessarily worried about this tacit field.
According to the hero plays, yes, there's a chance for that.
Let's go down then.
The glider can't carry us beyond the tacit field's range. Besides, Baija is there. We'll have to go down and see what is going on.
Yo, these bots are sniping people on the Wuthering Waves
Now
side of
it's
things,
time
I
to use the
swear.
glider module.
They're just
Rover,
like, oh, everyone's in
let me help
Wuthering
you
Waves right now.
activate it.
Let's go and make sure we harass all the streamers there. Get your ass out of my chat. I got it. I was already paying attention to chat, so I saw it. Whoop. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and be real though. I actually like these gliders better than Genshin's. For the most part. I don't know. I just like the fact that we're actually having to like hold the glider instead of it just being like wings that seem to sprout from our back kind of thing.
Baija, you know,
Nope. Don't get me wrong though, I still like the Genshin gliders, but I just like the look. Who is this Guja looking what's this Guja looking thing? Tell me I'm not the only one who saw this thing and was like, this looks just like Guja from Pokemon.
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, she was super energetic.
'Cause I think
and a super big
I might be
titty.
just losing my
Way more
mind.
spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on
I mean,
her
it doesn't
condition
look
through
just
the
like it, obviously, but it's like when I first saw it, I was like, is that just Guja? I might be losing my mind, admittedly. Is this a mind reading gathering? Yeah, that's pretty awkward.
Baija is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much. Since
Seems
you've
like a
just
pretty good
regained
call.
Consciousness.
I feel like something should be said about the fact that the markings of the tacit field look just like the markings located on each of the characters. I'm not saying, oh, I suddenly feel so much pain. I'm all right. This seems like pretty much something I would
This isn't the
say.
place for talking. Let's go.
So obviously there's a connection, right? Oh, damn. So, Yang Yang, what was that you said about, the tacit field not being dangerous, for a while since it just popped up? Woo! Okay. That dude just popped up out of nowhere. Okay. Holy shit. I'm sorry. If that thing popped up right behind me out of nowhere, I would have done shit my pants. I can admit that with absolute certainty.
Swift and resolute.
Who summoned a common rider? Press R1 to trigger dodge.
Sense your weakness.
Hey, get back here. Are they gonna teach me how to parry yet?
Strike from the shadow.
I'm just curious. Oh. Hello. Uh-oh.
And that strange tacit discord is here too.
It's the tacit discord's ability. Be careful.
Oh, wait.
Swift and resolute.
I don't think I quite understand how the switching works. In the form of, like...
One more time.
Okay. Oh, wait. I keep pressing the wrong button. I keep pressing L1. It's R1 for dodging. No wonder I was still getting hit like like an idiot. Look, I get my lefts and my rights mixed up. Don't worry about it. Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Bad timing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let me be your blade.
Okay.
Speeding up.
Okay, there we go. I think I'm able to. Okay, so counterattacking, is that parrying, or is that something else? Which seems to be more about just like, hey, just fucking keep attacking while you have the chance.
Upon us.
But I don't think that's the parry system.
Bit together.
Okay, that didn't work.
No hesitation.
Oof. Okay. Wait. Hold on. I don't know what. Okay. What? I don't know what that was about. It was like, okay, I killed him, and then it was like suddenly he was still standing there. He wasn't dead, and then they're like, okay, nope. We need you to press one more button.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
A little bit actually. I lost like over 50% of my health because I don't know how to play the game.
We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before, but Rover was able to completely defeat it.
It's a hard-won battle. It definitely was. Don't you dare say it was a piece of cake. We don't have enough skill to say that was that was
So you
cake.
didn't even go all out earlier? I saw how you took down that fella with both of my eyes. You made a couple kicks, and that thing vanished into thin
I would like to
air.
know how you were like.
That's strange. This place
That's
is
a-
known to be so dangerous.
It's a weird turn of phrase saying both of my eyes. Typically, you would say with my own eyes. So it just kind of seems weird. An illusion left by the tacit discord.
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover?
Nope. I haven't got a clue. Please explain to me.
Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit
Oh,
discord
so the
after they
waves in
disintegrate.
Wuthering Waves
We
is
put them into the data banks in our
is about
terminal.
sound waves. Oh, I'm
Like
learning
Karen from Terminal,
things.
She means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Huanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb.
Wait.
Absorption is only possible
How did we get a
when our
gourd?
data bank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit discord's level. The
We're not
terminal
even
can
from
then
here.
convert its reverberation into an echo for use in
Where did
battle.
we get a gourd from?
My
Did they
terminal
give us one and I just wasn't paying
detected
attention?
that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be an overlord class.
To be fair, I don't actually know
Would
where
you
our
mind
character is
checking
from.
my data
I'll
bank
be real.
level?
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal?
Well, am I supposed to press a button?
Oh, so it doesn't work.
It says I'm level 0.
ease. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby roshrooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
I guess.
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Onward we go! Oh, I'm sorry, what? Heck? Did we just... I'm sorry, what? Did we just absorb the echo? What? So the gourd is fake!
What?
We absorbed
kind of
the echo
power is
Ben
that?
10 style.
Rover, you've been playing the fool all along?
No. What was that?
I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
I have no idea what happened, which is exactly how I feel.
Could it be related to your lost memories? Can you recall anything now?
I recall a figure with dark wings. Dark wings and dark
Are you
words.
feeling all right? Any discomfort? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Daiju, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Hwashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department?
I'm fine. I just, you know, have weird abilities that none of you seem to have. There's no need to take me to a medical facility to get experimented on.
Unprecedented.
Don't think I'm stupid. I know what you government types are like.
I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong, as provinces were first demarcated.
So I'm glad all of that was said. I just have one problem. Everything that was just said is not what's showing up on my screen. Like, I was trying to read the dialogue, and it was like, at some point, it was like, we're saying a lot of words, but I don't get to see any of the words. I was like, what just got said? Localization, baby! You haven't spent any money on Wua yet? Yo, nice. Keep up that free-to-play status. Yeah, I'm gonna go with what does any of that mean?
There was a very strong person way back, like they held the whole universe right in their hands. As there was no terminal in those days, they absorbed the tacit discords with their bare hands. And the TD they absorbed was the most powerful of all. That person turned it into the first
thank you,
echo
Shisha.
ever. Then they used the power of that
Thank you,
echo to
Chisha, for
rebuild the
being willing to
world.
explain
So
what
that
Yang Yang
was-
was trying to
that's how the
explain
history of
in
Huanglong
much
began.
simpler terms. Huh. Shisha, you must know a lot about history.
Actually, I'm not. I hope I was, though. Those were just some old tales my parents used to tell me. Kind of like the Sentinel's appointment thing. Yang Yang's got an impressive memory for
Sure,
the
Star.
ancient
What is this thing that
texts.
is interesting
Me,
and
I just
vaguely
happen to
funny?
roughly remember what the story's about. Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist. Could it be that Rover's like the great granny of us
I
all?
ain't that old.
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis.
That's just rude. How dare you assume such a thing? Don't you know that it's rude to comment about a woman's age?
FGRolls back.
Yo, what's up, CZ? How's it going?
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
And what's up, Raiders? How y'all doing? Hey, Star, can we get a shout out for CZ?
My fellow soldiers and citizens.
While rewatching Solier, you realize you subconsciously based Ash off of Medusa without even realizing it. Oh, hey, what is Noelle doing here? Also, what's up, Raiders? Hope you guys had fun. What were you up to, CZ?
The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment.
I assume you might have been playing... I don't know. I just assumed that if you raided here, you were probably also playing Wuthering Waves. Yo! I'm just now starting today.
With no room for retreat or failure.
But you cannot tell me!
It is the dedication
You cannot
of
tell
our
me
warriors,
Jinshi does not look like Noelle from Black
upon
Clover.
the diligence of our citizens that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we
Still looks good,
remain
though.
steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring
I'll be real, I
traditions.
originally wasn't gonna play, but it was like, I heard so many comments about the story. I'm like, I'm vaguely interested to see what it's like.
Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered.
Yeah,
at
exactly,
this time.
Star.
You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of
I mean, it's kind of the
Jinzhou.
same reason I'm playing Persona 4, isn't
While
it?
I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in any way you see fit.
I think it's just mostly because it's like, if I want to confirm, better to confirm it now than to be like in a year when it has so much more story and being like, you know what, now I kind of want to give the game a try and see if it's actually as bad as people said it was. Like, I already hate the general level of... I always hate the argument, like, if someone is trying to recommend anime and they say it's like, oh, I want to recommend One Piece, but it's like, it doesn't get good till like episode 54. It's like, that's not how you sell an anime. That's not at all how you do it. Especially an anime that's that's like 1,000 episodes long. Don't tell someone that it doesn't get good until like episode 54. I have heard some people say it doesn't even get good until like easily well into the Alabasta arc, and I think that's totally BS. And so I'm like, if I'm gonna hop into a game off of the pretense that I just want to see how the story actually is with people telling me this, I'd rather do it right from the beginning and make that judgment call now before it starts getting more and more content and it becomes nearly impossible for me to like want to keep up. Jinshi?
Are you curious about our magistrate's title, Rover? Our magistrate's real name is C. Usually, the Sentinel selects a candidate during the appointment ceremony to become our magistrate. They will then take on the city's name as their surname. This signifies their wholehearted dedication to the city and its people.
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover?
I think my actual question is, who the heck is Jinshi? That was not... Like, I don't think I really got an answer to that. It's like, I understand they're the magistrate, but I don't feel like any of my questions were answered, so thank you. I now know you guys are useless.
I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of our Sentinel.
Wait, was that a flashback? I thought we just had a vision where the dragon was visiting us.
But based on the magistrate's message, it seems Jinzhou has a lot to do with your past. Whether you were the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, You are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important
friend.
What I miss? We just met Jin Shi, or at least the hologram of her.
TDs packed together, and that elite one was so scary. Well, you did get rid of most of them.
So we didn't get very far, just letting you know.
Once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.
Well, I got nowhere else to go, and you're offering free food, so let's go. Like, who am I to pass up a free meal, right? Onward we go.
It would be best for
Now,
your well-being to have a
wait,
thorough
what just
physical
happened?
examination once we arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any
I just saw,
immediate
like,
side
we just
effects
lit up
following
like a
the
Christmas
absorption
tree,
of
and I'm just like,
we
can you
rule
not
out
do
the
things
possibility
that
of
just
other latent
that
risks.
randomly
Given our
make
lack of
things
data on
weird?
you
Can you
and
not
I'm
do
gonna
that?
get you when you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chisha's on
But I mean, we
hunt.
already absorbed one.
Let me be your blade. Tempest, storm, hear my command. Speeding up.
Oh well, he's knocked down. Just stay right there if you don't mind. There we go. But didn't we absorb the angel one? It's just absorbed inside of us kind of thing. I guess now it's like they'll at least teach us how to use them.
Can you reenact what you did before?
I feel nothing.
Maybe you can only absorb the powerful ones with your body. Or does it have to be a certain type of tacit discord? Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl. Yay! It worked! I've never seen a board
Okay,
like
then what
yours
was the
before,
point of having
but
us
it
absorb
sure's
the other
working
one?
just fine.
I'm really confused. Enter the Resonators panel to equip echoes. Okay. Equip an echo to unlock a new skill. Open to view echoes, equip panel. And then we apply this, equip. Press circle to close the and view equipped echo. Okay, so this has what? Okay, hold on. Okay, no, these are my personal stats. All right, I was very confused for a second, and I was like, what was all this? Okay, these are my personal stats. I literally don't know how to read the sheet yet. So this was weird because usually I'm too used to Genshin and I'm too used to Honkai Star Rail, and I do think that this is very frustrating, is that they don't show me how my stats build up over time. Where it's like, if I want to go and find out, I have to go look at, like, in a separate section. So I do like this. This actually gives you a real-time value of what it looked like. I was very confused because I was like, are you trying to say that this has energy regen, crit rate, and crit damage? Because that is insane. Oh, wait. No? Oh, no. Okay, so this is the... Okay, never mind. I am just massively wrong. So this is... Okay, so this is the echoes. Okay, this is the echo stats. What is the Sonata effect? I just don't know enough about the game yet to really make a big call here. I shall learn more though. Oh, so these, okay, and this is like this is my traces. Okay, okay. And these are my resonance levels. All right. And this is how I level up. Okay. I'm just trying to learn as much about the game as I possibly can. Okay, I've been just trying to figure out is like why we have exclamation marks. And let's see, we've gotten some trophies. Thank you. I will gladly take my achievements. And I'll go ahead and accept Heavy Robot's friend request. Let's see. Thank you. So is Amber Blue any good? I think so. She's mostly used for crowd control, to my understanding. Like, I don't really... Like, basically, she's used to kind of trap an enemy to the side, I guess.
Swift and resolute.
Most people have, like, recommended her before, like... I don't really know. Like, I just started, so I can't say whether or not someone is good. I can try based on how I've seen other people be like, oh, yeah, this character is good, but I do feel like I have also seen just as many people kind of replace Yang Yang. But she's good for, like, just hitting a small space of AoE.
Swift and resolute.
But I would say it just kind of comes down to what you end up wanting to use.
Of the past.
Okay, so we just got a new Echo. I want to see if I can get like some kind of hint about how Echoes work with this. Okay, so these are the stats that this Echo actually gives. Okay, that makes much more sense. So it's flat attack and havoc damage bonus. I don't have a havoc character. Woohoo! Defense and HP. I assume that just like with any other game, I don't need to worry too much about farming for Echoes right now. It's better to just have some kind of Echo on them than it is to be like, oh yeah, you don't have anything. And then it's like, once we get to the next portion, then... Okay, that's really cool.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Alright, now we have a turtle. Okay, hold left to open the Resonators panel via menu. New Echo obtained. I thought that was that a pig? I thought that was a, I thought it was a turtle. I guess it could have been a pig. Looked like a turtle to me. Get all of the turtles for a soup. Tonight I dine on turtle soup. Oh, that was a terrible, terrible Shredder impression. And oh my god, the sensitivity on this is ass. I should probably change that. I killed a goat. I'm sorry. Reasons to play Wua? Honestly speaking, just really great area. I love how this entire place looks. I just love the graphic design of just about the entire field. Raven Turtles. What is this thing over here? I'm gonna kill it. Okay, let's see. Still reminds you of Honkai Impact 3rd. I think that's fair.
Swift and resolute.
Okay, so main thing I see with these two characters is... Okay, so with Rover, her resonance skill is more for about attacking enemies that are like probably closing in around you. Really good way to deal with enemies while you're being surrounded. Whereas Yang Yang kind of feels like, all right, more like, I don't know how to explain how Yang Yang's ability works. It's more just like, okay, she creates a small whirlwind that she uses to trap one enemy and they just take damage as long as they're inside of it. That seems to be the best way to think about it. No, I wanted to kill the bird. Damn, they didn't let me kill the bird. Get back here, goat.
No hesitation.
Don't worry.
Whoa, okay, something just attacked me and I have no idea what it was.
Let me be your blade. Tempest, storm, hear my command. Hey,
Well, that was fun. Okay, whoa.
speeding up.
Where'd you come from?
Swift and resolute.
You know what? I don't need to know where you came from. All you need to know is how to die. Also, I didn't think about this earlier. What is our element? So, just like in Genshin and just like in Honkai, I know for a fact that that all characters have an element. And I didn't think about this before, but I probably should have, is what is ours? Okay. Thank you. So, okay, so we have the Spectro element. Interesting. Okay, so that is, that's light, basically. And Yang Yang is arrow. Huh. Okay. I see more turtles. Kill the turtles!
I can't take it.
Hey, I was in the middle of something there. All right. So, you know how most people are like, you know, mint pickers. Fox doesn't pick mints. He just slays everything that's around him. It makes him...
Swift and resolute.
Fox also realizes, damn, he needs a healer. That's all I have realized at this point. It reminds you of a certain Pokemon? I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe at this point, you know what would be a good idea, Fox? So that you're not, you know, so that you're actually making progress is moving on to the next available area. But I love the exploration of this place. Wait, we have mail? Just be like Star and never use a healer. Oh, that is so true. So true. Okay, what is this thing? I see what that is. A symbol of your journey that can be displayed to other wayfarers. Sigil can be updated in your profile setting. Okay. That seems nice. Let's see. Reward a special thanks from the Wuthering Waves dev team. What be this? Obtained via in-game mail. Used to redeem a free chance to convene a 5-star standard resonator of your choice in the Give Back Custom Convene. Thank you for choosing to stay with us on the journey forward. Boo! Boo, Star! Boo! Alright, give me experience. So I'm not going to use that just yet. Wait, does that expire, actually? Like, if it expires, then I guess I should use it. But I'm like, I kind of want to hold off on using it if I don't have to. Oh, it expires next year? Oh. I got time. Like, I kind of want to see, like, what I'm going to end up with. Because I haven't really decided on who I'm going to roll for or anything like that. Or, like, who my standard 5-star is going to be in the first place. So it's like, if I can hold off on it, I'd rather do so. Oh, wow. The rate in which the glider falls is so much faster than in Genshin. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just interesting. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Alright, hardcore nerds of this game, go ahead, blast me for wasting my resonance. I'm sure there's not going to be a fox. There probably will be. Who am I fucking kidding?
The hour is upon us.
Like, that absolutely would be my luck. Imagine wasting ultimate. Hey, you have never seen me on Genshin. Let me go ahead and straight up tell you, I will waste an ultimate like it is nobody's business, because it's not. Get back here. Get back here. Come on. What's wrong, fishy boy? You got something to say? Yeah, every single time.
Swift and resolute.
Yeah, I will just be like choosing the button, especially because it's like my ultimate button is also my back button on on Genshin, and it is so freaking frustrating. Hey, where'd the turtle go?
Storm, hear my command.
Wait, I got master damage? What? What does that mean? Okay, wait, there are people here? Actual people here? I did not realize this. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to. Mass murder all the way. Also, if you guys can't tell, switching up my characters, which is the smartest way to play the game, not my forte. I can find out on my own. It's totally fine. Ooh, I really should have put a like no spoilers tag just to make sure, because you know that there are people out there who do that. You would think it would just be like common courtesy to be like, oh yeah, hey, don't spoil things, but I've seen. Oh, that's a big pig. Time to make some bacon.
The hour is upon us.
Oh. No bacon, but I do get an echo. Okay, so let's see. Before we do... A red butterfly. That butterfly was not red. This game lies. That butterfly had orange wings. What is this thing? Sonen's casket. What is a Sonen's casket? What it just... You gonna tell me what that is? Also, is there a map? Thank you. Okay, so there is a map. Is there... Okay, so I've activated this. Apparently activating that does not give me more map territory like it would in Genshin, I guess? Which feels weird. Oh, do I have to go and like activate this area? Is that what I got to do? I see a goat. Making lamb chops.
Look! Jinzhou City's just up ahead.
Well, I mean, Star, basically everything for you is a spoiler. If it sounds like I haven't done it, then it's probably a spoiler.
Rover?
Every time they call me Rover, I just want to joke like they're talking to a dog. Like, here, Rover. All over. Play dead.
there you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?
My dearest.
Um,
Of fate.
I don't know who this girl is, but I feel like I should run. Unless she's talking about Yang Yang, in which case, Yang Yang, she's all yours.
Shall we go grab a bite?
Or maybe she's talking about Baiji. Either way, if she's after any of the three that are with us, she is all theirs. But if she's talking about us, I'm gonna run for the hill. Sounds good to me.
To the academy. The anomalies of the
Like, after all that fighting, I'm pretty sure RMC is hungry.
And the many wave-worn phenomena occurrences. I should report them in time.
Then I'll go submit our report and prepare the documentation needed for Rover's audience with the magistrate while I'm there.
What do you mean, what about me? We just said we were gonna go
I
eat.
guess I'll take Rover over to the Nexus Tower for registration first. And we'll just hang out for a while. Being new to Jinzhou and all, she can't be left standing outside the city hall with nothing to do. Hospitality is our local specialty, you know.
It is?
Then I'll leave you in Shizia's care, Rover. Is that all right with you? I'll give you a call once the paperwork is done.
Leave it to me.
I'll send the branch of Resin Medical Science a notice. We need to conduct a thorough physical examination on you to make sure you are fine. Come visit the academy after your audience if you have no other plans. Yes. A physical examination would be required to determine if any disease is present. If no medical issues are found, we'll conduct further monitoring and analysis to understand what happened to your
I'm
body.
insulted that you just assume that I am infested with disease.
You guys done yet? What's the hold
Like,
up?
just absolutely
Move, then we'll
insulted.
have more time to show Rover around. We've got loads of fun in Jinzhou.
I
We
keep
can
hearing
go
this
on
sound and I'm like, is
dances,
somebody knocking on my door, or is that
stand-up
the dog
shows,
outside?
and maybe the martial championships, plus tons of different treats to try out. You think it? We
Gigi would just make an awesome tour guide. Like, she would absolutely just like sorry, what is, I don't even have the words for it, but it's more just like, she would absolutely be an awesome tour guide of Jinzhou. I could see her on the top of the tour bus just like pointing to like, and over there we have the magnificent Fighting Champion Wrestling House, where I happen to be the champion 6 times going. I could see her absolutely doing that. I gotta say, oh my god, this place is gorgeous. This makes me feel very disappointed in Leeway. I have no reason to be, though. It's just like, I don't know. Sorry, I just like to crack jokes, because you see, the comparisons can go in the opposite direction. See? Oh. Okay. Tishia is now a part of our team. Awesome. But can I also say, we need a healer. Either that or we need to get way better at dodging and parrying. Dun 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 dun. Activate, thank you. Then let's see. Where are we going? Pretty sure we're supposed to go over to this thing. What'd be that?
Here we are, Jinzhou's Nexus Tower.
Okay.
Exactly.
What is a
Easy,
Nexus
huh?
Tower?
Think of it as Jinzhou's largest service station, or an integration hub. It's something along those lines. I'm not much of a tech person myself. Long story short,
Good
it's
to
a
know.
navigator, a defense system, and a regional information center all in
Alright, thank you for the lurk, Heavy Robot.
enormous pack.
Hope you have a good rest of your day,
Similar to
or,
earlier,
you know, however long
residents
it is until you start chatting again.
Data is shared between all beacons. You activate one, and the entire map's data will be relayed to your terminal. Pretty nifty, huh? Just place your terminal here.
I just gotta know what it looks like when you're using a gourd. I can't be the only one who's curious about that, right? Like, can you imagine, like, the gourd's not a communication device, right? Like, just imagine having this huge-ass thing and then being, like, having to make a phone call with it. The curiosity of it is killing me. Nokia 50. Okay, fair enough. Oh, hey, so this thing also can heal. Good to know. I mean, that's typically how the teleport stations always work, but still. Jeez, okay. We really got to do all of that just to get a little more map data? What's with all this empty space over here, though? Like, holy cow. Oh, so, okay. So, yeah, there are more terminals over this way. Oh, what is this? Ooh, there's a lot to explore. Fox is curious now. There's a lot to explore. The Resonance Nexus stores information on the surrounding area. Activate it to obtain the corresponding map data. Head to Resonance Nexus to heal injured or downed resonators. I see, I see.
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Jizya, do you mind bringing
Okay,
Rover
question.
over to the
Where am I
visual?
hearing your voice from? Because if it's from the terminal, I think that's very weird since the terminal never seems to leave our back. And select Resonance Beacon to fast travel. Okay, I guess we're fast traveling for some reason. She lives rent free in our head. That wouldn't be the worst thing if you want to really get down to it. But yo, hey, we have eternal sprinting. Oh man, the Genshin could never. I say that as a sign of a joke, by the way. I think that's funny. I don't think it's that bad, but it's like, hey, we get to sprint forever, and I know for a fact that there are people in the Genshin community that are like, oh man, I can't believe Wuwa lets us do this, but Genshin won't. It's like, Genshin has a stamina system for a reason. And I agree, though. I do think that it's not necessary to hold us off on running. But hey, it's not that bad. I guess we go up. Oh, it's an elevator. Well, duh, of course it's an elevator, Fox. I think that would be very easy to understand. But apparently your brain is just still fried after being sick. Okay. Okay. What else we got over here? I'll do a lot of my exploration later. For now, I just kind of want to focus here.
Everyone's been talking about it.
Ew. First time seeing such a crowd in front of the city hall.
Nah, I think we saw some vehicles. I'm pretty sure, like, when we first entered the city, there was, like, a big metal vehicle.
Here before.
At the very least, it was a metal cart.
Most of the people here have applied for an audience, but I heard they've all been turned down. Most people were advised to...
What was that? The audio just cut in, like, mid... Like, it just cut. What happened? Perhaps the magistrate is not here yet?
Small chance she's not in the city hall, but it's very unlikely for her not to be in Jinzhou. Or rather, it's nearly impossible for the magistrate to leave Jinzhou at all. With her busy schedule, it's already difficult to find any time off. In addition,
But nearly impossible is not the same as absolutely impossible. So she could have gone on a vacay.
Is not allowed unless she's engaged on a business trip, or when Jinzhou's safety is under threat.
Yep. There's
See?
gotta be
Told ya.
something big if that's the case.
Turned down by who?
Were advised to leave by the magistrate's bodyguard upon sending in their applications. The ones staying here are either trying to apply for some other people, or just too stubborn to leave.
Or she is just eating in secret. She's just sitting in the closet munching on some dumplings. Oh my gosh.
What kind of description is that? Sounds like they've met some snake-haired lady and got turned into stone.
Who's?
She's the magistrate's
You mean
bodyguard.
Medusa?
Oh, I've heard of her before.
Anyone
She's an
find it hilarious? Like Medusa in most media today is usually like depicted as being like as being attractive, and yet the whole thing is not that she had the power. It wasn't just that it's like, oh hey, if you look into her eyes, you turn into stone. It's like she's so damn ugly that you turn to stone.
So this is the true confidence of
You
our
obviously still need to
Rover.
see her eyes and shit,
I
but
agree,
still.
though. So far, you've been ticking all the boxes in our magistrate's description.
But it's like any depiction of Medusa now is like, okay, attractive snake woman that you want to see.
Sure it can.
Nope, no hideousness here.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
Perhaps the magistrate did not know who her guest was?
You mean...
He's not doing this to avoid confusion for her guests. He should have anticipated the follow-up of her public message. Still, how does she decide who is her guest and who is not?
I can't really keep up with your thoughts, but I think a meeting
I am
with a
confused as hell.
magistrate wouldn't hurt.
Same here. Anyway, our magistrate's the best lead we have for now. No matter what she has in store for Rover.
What do you mean what she has in store for me? Look, if I need to, I will run away. I don't need to go. I don't need to register with Jinzhou. I'll go visit some other city. Thank you very much.
Me? I'm just wondering how to take you, Yang Yang, and Baizhi for some chow after
Don't you
this.
just... Okay, you gotta
Ship's
love
almost
Jixia.
coming
She's
up.
so simple.
Don't know if we'll make it.
I don't have anything particular in mind. It was me who... we took you to Jinzhou. I think we should keep you company, at least while you're still here.
Oh, I see.
What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover
Yang Yang
your
successfully seduced by the rover for some reason. The loss of memory doesn't bother me. I'm actually quite used to this. For some reason, I feel like I have lost my memories or abilities several times in the past. Oh, right, every gacha game I play.
I'm not allowed to go with you.
Not true at all. You don't lose your memory in FGO or in
For you.
Genshin. But in Arknights, I believe you play as a doctor who's lost his memory, and then of course there's Honkai Star Rail, so amnesia is pretty standard. To be fair, if you play video games at all, you're very used to playing as the amnesiac protagonist.
VIP the magistrate's expecting.
Dun 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 dun. Wait a minute, I just realized. If amnesia is a requirement of the main character, of the true hero of any story, the real hero of Persona 5 Royal was actually Morgana all along! Oh man, Star would probably kill the game. To be fair, he tried. He tried to be the real hero and give his life to save everyone, but then they brought him back. And that was Star's real depression right there. You know, I'm supposed to be following you, but you're not moving very fast. Is there a walk mode or something? Like just a...
Kindly have a seat.
Okay.
Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly.
We did not sit down. Oh, hey, we're sitting. Yay. Okay, so how do I rate Sanhua's character design? Okay. Oh, silver or white hair with red eyes. My weakness. Sorry. I gotta say, it's cool. I give it a 7 out of 10.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is Sanhua, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is currently away. Prior
See,
to
she's
your
on
departure,
vacation,
she instructed me to
people.
bring
Honestly,
these
getting worried over
tokens
nothing.
and a welcome gift.
No, you're not falling.
Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may
Dude,
help you acquire the
I thought you
information
hated
desire
men,
to
Star.
I apologize for the inconvenience.
Didn't we establish
but
this
please rest
earlier?
assured, she will be here to meet you in 3 days.
To be fair,
time.
Gion is a thing, I guess, but he's basically just Lancer. If I had access to the gacha, I'd show you him. You know what? I can probably just pull up an image. Like, I think I know for a fact that there are male characters in this game, which awesome. But I seriously don't know who all of them are. I think there's like Motefi, Ling Yang, Gion, and Calcharo. So, yeah, those were words. They were definitely words. I don't think the splash art is all that good. For showing them off, but maybe if I put it at the full size image. Oh my god, that. Okay. Oh yeah, I had it at 300%. Okay, just give me a second, okay? I'm trying to find an adequate image of this man. That way Star can see it. And it did not want to show on the screen, apparently. Oh, that's why. Fox didn't turn on visibility. So yeah, this guy. Like, tell me that this is not just Lancer from Fate. I bust out fucking laughing when I saw this. This is like, oh, man. I love it though. It's so good. Then there's Ling Yang, which I'm gonna say I like this character's design. Lancer and Zhao's secret child. Oh, I'd believe it. Like, look at him. He looks like he just has a blast with everything. Look at this personification of joy and entertainment. Coca lame. Oh, damn. I just think he's cool looking. Like that. I'll go ahead and say that. I think he's just cool looking. And then there's Calcharo, which is, well, he's edgelord. Let me go ahead and put it like that. I just gotta think about how to spell his name because I've never actually spelled it. No, Calcharo. Tell me this isn't just edgelord. You cut yourself on that edge. Oh man. And let's see. The only other male character I can think of is Mortefi. Those are the only male characters I can really think of. Like Wish.com Sephiroth? Ouch. He's not beating the Sephiroth allegations, to be fair. I ain't gonna lie, though. Mortefi actually looks kind of badass. And he's a 4-star, by the way. Genshin has the better male characters. To be fair, Genshin also has more male characters than this game does. And this game just started, so give it time, give it time. It'll have some. Yanwu? I don't think I've heard of that one. Okay, I don't think I've seen this character yet. Oh, wait a minute. I am remembering some other ones. Okay, hold on. So there actually are some I was forgetting. Let me know there's a guy who beats out Kazuha. I mean, that's completely subjective, though. So it's like, it's just kind of down to personal aesthetic, I guess. Honestly, this guy just makes me think of Dotore. Or sorry, Dottore. Like, tell me I'm wrong. I just kind of feel like he gives off a similar vibe. I don't know why. Oh yeah, so, and then there's Alto. That's the last of the male characters that I can remember. Oh yes, Scar, that is a thing. But Scar's not playable yet, as far as I know. Yo, what is with those pants? Yo. I feel bad for Scar though. He definitely got the allegations of the Blade. Like, I think for the most part he gets a lot of shit for how his hairstyle basically looks like Blade. Okay, so back to the game. Back to game. Otherwise, we'll spend all day repeating HI3 mess where I just spent an hour looking at character designs.
Sorry, I cannot disclose her whereabouts at
The magistrate is actually dead.
Please trust me that she is eagerly looking forward to meeting you in person.
Put his crotch zipper on the new patch. I heard about that, and I'm just like, why do we care? Why do we care about the damn zipper?
Pardon my inability to provide a better
Like,
answer.
people are actually
Madam
upset that they,
Magistrate has a task that she must handle
removed it.
alone, but she has
Just
never for
like,
one moment forgotten about
why do
meeting
you
with you.
care?
Not knowing exactly when you'd arrive,
I guess fair enough.
she had to leave without having the chance to welcome you in person.
I guess, like, everyone who gets upset, we now know what they were imagining with that zipper.
Because she will require at least 3 days to complete her current task. Madam Magistrate wanted to assure you that in 3 days, by any means, she will return to meet you in person. I'll be sure to
I
convey
mean,
your
you're known by
kindness
at
to
least
Madam
12
Magistrate.
people, Star.
Please accept
At
my
least.
sincerest gratitude.
That's still more than me. I'm known by like maybe 4.
Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. We
Ooh,
invite you to learn about our
ow.
situation before making a final commitment.
How am I supposed to know what the tokens
When it comes
represent?
to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth. Madam Magistrate,
I don't know that I
deeply
agree with that.
regrets not
I feel like
having the
anytime I'm
time
given
to deliver
tokens
her
by
messages to you
random
in person.
people, and they say it's like, oh, this isn't confusing.
We
It's just
value
for a
your
puzzle.
presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes for any and all information about you. Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on
So-
her behalf. But you are truly
Where I'm at in
exceptional.
the story, maybe I feel like maybe it's because I'm streamlining everything. I don't feel like this is badly paced as far as story goes.
My eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings.
It's a little info dumpy, but name a gacha game that doesn't just dump a huge amount of information on you at every corner. But it's really not that bad, but I am also only within the first act, so I can't really judge it right now.
Apologies, my description was not accurate. Both you and Madam Magistrate look undistorted to me.
Which means what exactly?
In my eyes, you appear the way you are.
What does that mean? Can I get a few more words out of you, woman?
They all look different.
For some reason, you can tell Sanhua doesn't want to continue this topic. Like, I'm just saying is that most gacha games like dump a huge amount of information at you, like just so you can understand and get an explanation of like the world you're in, and it's the best way that they can think of to do it. Now, I assume I might just be taking too much of a direct path through the story, and that's why it feels so streamlined for me. But I'm also going to say it's possible that it's just like I'm not at the point where people were actually complaining about it.
Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple, should be fully functional.
I'm sorry, levitator? We can fly? Well, rather, we can levitate? Well, I'm already interested. I just imagine it's like we're able to open the gourd and just like we all just have Venti's we all just have Venti's skill from Genshin. Boom. They're like, Venti is so useless, we can replicate his power with one gourd. So no more annoying paperwork. I didn't say anything about City Hall. I said so no more annoying paperwork.
Have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou?
You are not reading my dialogue correctly, woman.
Has arranged accommodation for you in advance here in the City Hall.
That won't be necessary.
We will be ready to accommodate you anytime.
Is that not necessary? Oh, right. We're going to go live with Yang Yang or Chisha or whoever. Items obtained. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. I hate having dialogue options and they mean nothing. It's like, I know for a fact that they could either just create alternative options where they just lead to the same conclusion, but I also know for a fact that they can alter the dialogue based on what my dialogue options are and then lead us back to the same moment that we needed to. Like, they could just do that. The fact that they blatantly give me the option to take the dialogue in a whole other path and then just boom say, yeah, no, we're just going to put this because we just are going to say, yeah, no, this is the path we want it. It feels so dumb. Sorry, Wuwa. I got to criticize you on that one. I feel bad for it, though. It's like, it's understandable. By the way, I'm so worried that it's like I went to the game and then like for some reason you guys are still just staring at a black screen. Would be funny. Would be funny. Also, I don't know why this says viewer rewards. Did I turn on drops for Wuthering Waves? I don't remember if I did. It's just like, oh, hey, yeah, if you're watching Wuthering Waves content, here's some free stuff. Have at it. And I'm like, I don't remember doing that. And now we're stuck on a loading screen. Oh, don't you guys just love when that happens? Free stuff? Yeah, free stuff. Free stuff. I just want to see if I can actually, like, take a look at something. Let's see. Hold on. I should probably make sure that at the very least the sound isn't getting picked up by OBS. I'm just needing to check to see if, like, I can actually see something. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was just checking on something. Knowing my luck, you guys could actually... I'm not bored at all, really. Okay, like, I just got to Genjo, and so far it's like, it's not... Okay. Yo, OBS, we fine now? We cool?
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown.
Okay.
Yet, there are times when the unknown heart
So, to go back on my thought. So, what's up, Draven? Star, can we get a shout out for Dravenverse, please? So, I'm not bored at all. It feels like to me, it feels like the start of just about every gacha game entirely. But I am only just at Genjo. So I haven't done everything just yet. So I'm able to give it the leeway of saying it's like, okay, we've got classic amnesiac protagonist, and that means we're gonna have a lot of info dumping. That means we're gonna have a lot of explanation of everything that's going on. So I don't have the same vibe of, oh yeah, this is an absolute crapshoot of a beginning, because it just kind of feels like every other gacha game, every other... Like, no, that pretty much is correct. It's like every other gacha game that I've ever played, where they just give us a ton of information without any real setup. And yes, it feels awkward, but I'm not bored yet. I'm not bored yet. Not enough funny dialogue. Okay, that's fair enough. The characters are very serious, so I think that's something to be appreciated, though. That's also true. Yeah, I did take note of that, where it's like, they just kind of hand you so much information, and it answers, like, nothing. It's like, okay, yeah, we have the tacit fields, but I still don't understand what the tacit fields are. But now I'm also curious about the fact that the tacit fields look like the marks on all the characters. And I'm hoping that is something that they explain later.
In it, I sense disturbance and unrest.
That is a very bright light.
Tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious rover.
Rover? Where? Come here, boy. Play dead. I'm sorry. Like, every time they call us Rover, I'm like, what are we, a dog? Are we someone's pet? To be fair, Yinlin is coming out soon, and there are a great many of people playing this game who have no problem being that woman's pet.
So, Madam Magistrate is meeting you in 3 days, and she left these tokens for you. Said you can look into what they represent.
I'm almost like, hey, should we show Star Yinlin and see how she reacts? That's a 3-day vacation in my book.
3-day vacation it is.
Traveler, Trailblazer, Rover. There's only so many different names. Oh, and don't forget, technically, you also have Wanderer.
Reminds me of the tokens of
Even though
love in
that's,
those stories.
you know,
It sounds
that's
like you're off
Scaramouche,
to a
but still,
secret date or
technically.
something. What is our magistrate planning to do with these token puzzles?
I have no idea.
Father, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
He won't deny or accept that comment. So I don't know who I'm rolling for, honestly speaking. It's like,
So,
my typical
what's
style
so
when I first
special
start playing a
about
gacha game is kind of just roll everything, because it's like it's the FOMO. You know, you don't want to miss out on anything, so you just kind of keep rolling until your account feels like it's in a very satisfying place. Let's see. I'll take the candy.
A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called sugar pearls, but I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste.
It's expired, damn it.
was so sweet. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this.
I don't think I've really heard the female voice just yet.
What does it mean as a token?
Take the small device.
It seems like a miniature sundial. It is a horological device that
I will when I go to the
tells
library?
time using
Okay.
Sunlight's direction.
I probably won't reroll though.
Long usually have marked lines for the 12 shijuns in a day.
I think in the end, if I get annoyed with the English voices, I might just go, I might go pick up the Japanese voice.
The design of this
Well,
sundial looks
yeah,
a bit
Japanese voices or
unusual,
something like
though.
that.
On this sundial, time seems to be represented.
At least then,
by the
I don't have to
12
deal with the people
branches
who get mad at,
drawn on the outer ring of its
who get
surface,
mad that
and
you
its
don't listen to
inner
the
ring shows the
original
4 symbols,
Japanese voices, even though this is a
representing
Chinese
one
game.
cardinal direction. These are the
I
4
still
famous
find that
auspicious beasts
hilarious.
in
It's like,
Huanglong's
one,
folklore. They are believed
look,
to protect
I
people
listen to
from all
English
4
because of the
directions
fact that I
under them.
talk.
Generally, the teal
So
one
it's nice
represents the
being
east.
able to hear what
The
they're
white
saying
tiger stands for the west. The vermilion bird
and
stands for the south.
straight up be able to understand it. So that way when I'm
We have
talking,
the
I'm
black
still not
tortoise
missing
for the
anything.
north.
Hey, what's up, Evie? How's it going?
Seems this sundial is supposed to show both time and direction.
But I do gotta say,
How could it work when there is not a compass attached?
complaining that someone is not using the original voices when all of you are playing in Japanese is hilarious.
Ugh, that requires way too much brain power.
Take the leaf.
The color of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
It looks like it came from that tree that's just sitting in the background, to be honest.
I can feel something from it.
I love playing in English. I don't know why people knock it and have this big, like,
It's too faint.
there are a lot of people who I feel like play games like this but are also anime fans, and they just have this big stigma against English dubs, and I'm like, look, English dubs are fine. And I've seen some people like complain, it's like, oh, well, they're not diverse enough. And it's like, here's the thing. Japan may have a huge cast that they can pick from, but the reality of it is that they do still have their preferences, and they still have their very popular voice actors that they love. Like, if they have a role and they're like, this is the guy who would probably play this best, they want to go cast that guy. It's very simple. It's the same way no matter where you go. That's just how this kind of industry works.
This
I'm gonna lie. I think it would be so fun to be a voice actor. I love doing the voice acting for the FGO story, which I do want to clarify. Yes, guys, we will be continuing with the Trom storyline. I just really wanted to kick this up. So yeah, be prepared.
Discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages. The Midnight Rangers have
Yeah, I just think it's funny to complain about not using Japanese in a Chinese game. It's weird, right?
So Jizya and I share similar childhood memories of the Sugar Pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
It looks like a jawbreaker to me. So, yes?
The candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
But also, to be fair, that also looks like a lot of different candies that I could probably recognize. I'm just saying. Like, could literally be anything. But I understand that it's more like a regional treat, and I guess if it's the only candy that they make with that design.
Still some distance to the Huashu Academy. Let's see who reaches there faster. Yang Yang just installed some apps for you, remember? Just look for the one that's called Utilities on the terminal.
You have a Chinese friend who's a damn gets a Chinese voice is good. Romeo is a Chinese dev. Woo! The modules installed in your terminal made for different circumstances during your exploration. Wait, what?
See? Just open the utility.
Okay, hey game, you wanna respond? Oh! Okay. So as everybody can, okay. So I'm not good with the grappling. The spider.
See?
Wait, what
Just
the
open
frick?
Utilities, select the grapple, and there you go.
I'm sorry, are we frick?
If you
What?
want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple.
Okay,
Come
I'd
on,
love
give it
to
a
master
shot,
the
Rover.
grapple. Here's the problem. My computer kept racing the frick up. Okay. Yeah, just straight up, I gotta say, I love the system. The grappling looks really cool, but just like in Genshin, it's a struggle. I am using my PS5 controller, is the thing. I just, like, the screen freezing up on me and the sensitivity of the camera is really screwing with me.
Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking for me. Yeah? What?
Like, I might try to see if I can turn that down or something. It just seems to go all over the place whenever I, like, just barely adjust it.
He calls. Oops. Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift.
See,
I'll join
she
you
is such a
right
hard
after I'm
worker.
done, all
I
right?
love her.
If you need me, just shout
I
my
think,
name,
quite honestly,
and I, the
Jisha is probably my
Speedster, will
favorite
be there
character
in a
so
sec.
far. To be fair, she is also the character that has done like 85% of the talking in this game, which is amazing.
Well, you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Then I'll be there in a jiffy. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys
Speaking of
okay
which,
on
is she
your own?
automatically added to my
Give me a
party,
heads up when
or
there's any
do I need to go do
updates.
that now?
Sure. Go do your thing. Don't worry. I'm staying with him. Rover,
Why do you
let's go
say it like
inside.
that? Like, I'm not gonna, I'm not trying to knock the VA. I'm not trying to knock the VA. But one, Yang Yang sounds either really tired or really sultry right there for like no reason. Like, oh, I'm staying with her. And I'm just like, okay, can we chill here? Oh boy. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, I noticed that earlier. I remember saying is like, oh hey, so does this mean no more annoying paperwork? And they immediately said, yes, you can even visit City Hall. And I'm like, that doesn't line up at all. That's false choices, and I don't like it. Okay, so do I have anything for... oh, hey, arrow damage bonus? I could put that on Yang Yang. That's cool. Okay, have fun with the Rose Shroom. Attack percentage and HP. Attack percentage, flat HP. Defense percentage. Okay. None of these are necessarily bad. Summon a Spectre Prism that deals Spectre damage with laser. Maybe go with the turtle. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I guess it doesn't really... In the end, the audio equip seems to do fine with early game gear, especially if you aren't pumping levels into them. Okay. I didn't even know there was an auto equip, to be fair. I'm just like... oh, wait, no. I planned on giving the Rose Shroom. I didn't even notice that there was an auto equip. Auto equip might remove echoes from the slot, so you wish to proceed. Yes, confirm. Okay, still ended up putting that there, and then and then put this one here. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. So I might have a different understanding of what this actually does versus anything else. So this one up top, this is the one that you summon classically, and I'm guessing these smaller ones are more about like would overall enhance the top one's value, which then enhances your own character's value. I might be completely wrong on that, but that looks like about what it seems like. I really have no idea, if you want me to be completely honest. It's hard to say. I'm having to take as many guesses as possible with this. What is this? Okay, resonators. Okay, so obviously I guess one thing that would be a really good idea would be to level up Shishia. At the very least, leveling her up to about the same level as the rest of the team. And then, let's see. I don't know how any of the other stuff works. Databank. Oh, I didn't even realize that we were leveling up. Okay. I just kind of was playing and wasn't even thinking about, like, actual levels. And honestly, all this stuff can just wait until I take a look at it at a later point. Oof. Okay. Oh, wait, yeah. Check. Let me see if I can alter the sensitivity of the controller. Probably not, but it just kind of feels like it goes all over the place when I'm using it. Wait, hold on. Horizontal view sensitivity. I mean, kind of, I can. Moving camera correction on. Okay, assisted. Wait. Assisted aiming off. Do I want this on? Is my main question. Do I want Do I want assisted aiming turned on, or should I leave that off? I kind of feel like maybe leaving it off might be a good idea. Motion control sensitive. Thank you. It's not even actually all that high. Still pretty fast, but I think I was actually... I think ultimately I wasn't really clicking on the right thing, but oh well. I think I just need to get used to it. All right. Basically, I just had one giant-ass skill issue, but I think I'm going to call an end for the Wuthering Waves portion of the stream here, guys. So, gonna say, I did like the brief discussion I had with Draven on this one because, honestly speaking, Wuthering Waves definitely looks a lot better than what I was thinking it would be. Which, to be fair, I've been watching the content for this for the last couple of days from both Draven and Nyx, and the game has looked really good. But there was never anything that necessarily drew my attention to it other than actually hearing Draven just being ready to blast the story. I don't think I can roll just yet. I don't think I've unlocked the ability to roll yet. I could keep going until I do that. But I also planned on doing at least one other thing today. So it's like, if I keep going until we at least unlock warps, then I can't do that other thing. All right. Keep playing until Gamba. A gacha game without gacha. To be fair, I'm going to be I'm going to be following pretty much the same rules as I do in Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, which is typically going to be that I only have a limited number of patches that I'm allowed to roll. So about 3 patches at best. So I have to be very, very choosy about what I'm going for.
Baizhi once mentioned him before. He might be able to help us get in touch with Baizhi, but, it seems we've caught him at a bad time. Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
Okay.
What? You need something?
We're here for, honestly, just get straight to the point. There's no reason to go, talk around.
And we're here to look for her.
Sorry.
I see.
I had a drama teacher that had a particular phrase she liked to use when people like to talk around in circles, and I use it constantly, but I'm not sure people will like it. She says it's when people they pussyfoot.
Thank you, sir.
You know, they like to tiptoe around the issue they like to step softly, like a cat.
A renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation.
Oh, I didn't listen to how to pronounce his name.
Years ago. I heard his talent is
it actually
truly
Mortefi?
impressive. People say he's a bit scary at first glance, but he's actually quite kind-hearted once you get to know him.
Sky redeemed stretch. All right.
He's quite popular with the kids. Children have been pestering him for all kinds of fancy toys, and he's always open to their requests.
Ooh, man, you can hear the bones popping. I'm getting old. To be fair, years of sleeping on the floor is probably one of the reasons that my bones pop as much as they do.
And we'll have the results today. I have the equipment.
I'm going to go ahead and say they gave Yang Yang a lot of dialogue that she has to say in the space of going between one character and the next, and it's like she's talking way too much for that short amount of distance. And that's one thing that I often get into a bit of a problem with games like this is I want to hear what all they had to say,
hypothesis about the sugar pearl.
but typically I've already walked into the next cutscene by the time they do it.
If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have.
Sounds pretty simple and clear to me.
Straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary
Well, to be fair,
we'll need to file a request with one of
he is this game's mascot. So she's going to be so she is the Paimon of this game. What's hilarious is that March is also the mascot of Honkai Star Rail, and I don't think she talks anywhere near as much. She doesn't talk anywhere near as much as Paimon does. Let's see. Although, also to be fair, Paimon apparently has to talk for us, which I don't think she has to at this point anymore. I think by this point we've learned the language.
Yes, Mortifi is the branch of Tacitite Weaponry's head within the Department of Safety. One moment, please.
Pom-Pom has never heard such bullshit before. Pom-Pom is not on the Star Rail icon, though. Not yet.
You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room.
Why would we only give him the sundial?
I don't see anything special with these items. Speaking of the sugar pearl, you all remember eating sugar pearls like this when you were kids? Oh, I don't think I've ever had anything like this in my childhood.
Poor Mortefi. He never got to have candy as a kid.
No, I'm from the New Federation. You mean the sugar pearl might be unique to Huanglong?
I remember a nurse lady giving me a candy like that.
So, sugar pearls like this were distributed at hospitals? Perhaps.
The sugar pearl might be a type of medicine. Its sweet taste would have made it more palatable to children.
Miss Baija, as a Huanglong local working at the academy, I suppose you already had an idea about what it is?
I do have my theory as to what it is, but it still needs verification. I wouldn't proclaim any solid answers before confirming the chemical composition of this item with reliable data.
Like the amount of cleavage.
Let's find out through actual testing then.
Oh,
It will take some time
man.
before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead.
I'm just gonna say,
I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we wait here? at
what's
the academy
the
until
big deal about this sugar pearl thing? Like, it better be important because it just kind of feels like, yeah.
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while for that.
Wait. Oh. The way she said, oh, okay, I'll see you in a while, just made me feel like I was supposed to go off and do something. I hate it when games do that, where it's like, it makes it sound like you should have left to go do something else and then come back to see her.
Check your health status
But
and
it's
see if
like,
there are
I feel
any
like they
unusual
easily could have just
fluctuations.
transitioned and it's like, oh yeah, we got to go do this. Let's
If you're
go.
ready. Do you have
Hey,
any
Emperor Nero
questions
Sword, how's it
before we
going?
begin?
Have you ever come across other similar cases?
Apart from the ancient legend Yang Yang mentioned earlier, I've never heard of anything like this. But if we look at it another way, we might finally be able to verify said legend once we figure out what really happened with your body. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you
I
try
am in
to
fact
manifest
ready.
the Crown's
Perhaps.
frequency
Maybe.
without using your terminal?
Well, may as well try. Can't seem to do anything.
I am not
Although
seeing
maybe
the
holding out
Crown's
my hands like a weirdo
So
may
it
not be
was
the best way to
indeed
do it.
absorbed into your body. The crownless frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no trace behind. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy.
Will I turn into a monster?
How do you define monster? For resonators like you, such abnormal fluctuations in frequency typically lead to overclocking.
What happens when someone overclocks? See, this is a good way you write dialogue. See, in the end, these are the exact same questions. So basically, no matter what she answers, she's going to answer the same question. Thank you.
This is known as overclocking.
And,
It is categorized into 3 levels based on severity.
and
The excess resonance energy harms both the resonator and their surroundings.
this is written very weirdly. This is known as overclocking. But what is this? You just jumped into saying this is known as overclocking. it doesn't tell me anything.
In extreme cases, the excess energy can even manifest as destructive tacit fields. We have established a comprehensive overclock diagnosis process to accurately predict potential risks of overclocking. Your waveform graph shows a remarkable level of stability, surpassing any resonator I've encountered. Your risk of overclocking should be minimal. You don't need to worry about that for the time being.
That explained absolutely nothing.
Simply,
It really
seems
didn't.
There is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body. It seems we need a simple
Yeah, I got no reply to that.
figure
All right.
out what happened in your body.
Hey, hey, hey.
Please hold your terminal tight and stay still.
I'm just gonna say, okay, I'm definitely starting to see now more what people have been talking about. Is like the dialogue doesn't match up whatsoever. It doesn't feel like my questions are even being answered. And overclocking, I have to wonder if that's even a thing that we need to worry about as the player of the game, or if it's just like kind of just a random weakness that exists in the game's lore but doesn't actually affect us. Oh, okay, so this is a domain, basically. Domain expansion!
Disperse. Transmitting frequency. Stay vigilant.
Okay.
Such a nuisance.
Me trying to figure out how I'm supposed to... Okay. Me trying to figure out how to actually use controls here. And it's not helping. Like, at all. You heard a JJK joke? I don't know what you're talking about.
As Yotan had previously
Okay.
detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Okay, so yeah, just straight up, I cannot use any of this. Good to know.
An oversight.
Okay.
One with the sound is
Okay. Oh. So now I'm seeing how that works. I have to admit, I'm having to kind of use a bit of this to figure out how
swift and resolute.
controls work for me a little bit. And that was actually really confusing. So I know for a fact that you're supposed to be able to...
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy.
You're supposed to be able
This
to...
isn't your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
Oh, okay.
Acceptable damage.
Okay, so I did not have this at all correct.
Commence healing. Tranquility.
I did not at all have any of this correct, and I need to work on how... I also need to definitely work on actually switching between characters. You heard healing? I don't know what you're talking about. We don't heal in this chat. How dare you? This is blasphemy.
Let me be your blade.
We have never heard the words healing at all. We do nothing but take damage all day, every day. Oh, you dead?
The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade.
Endless reverberation.
That's cool. You want to tell me what exactly that actually
We've gathered
did?
all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
No, I couldn't hear you. It seems like everything's dying.
Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit?
Oh, was that Rover's voice? I just heard Rover's voice. Also, I just realized, technically speaking... Oh, that's actually kind of annoying. Let me see. Is there a... I probably can't see it right now, but maybe I'll look for it later. Wait, no. Actually, there might... Okay, yeah, I'll have to look for it later. I was trying to see if there was like an option to listen to the like.
Back to the same spot again.
The voice isn't bad.
Moon. What is happening?
Like, I like it.
Are those tacit discords?
No, that's your mom. What was the male rover's element? Havoc? Oh, that's actually really cool.
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness. You're awake, Baiju. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover.
You know, I have nobody to blame but myself for the fact that Deadly Nepsil keeps making the joke because I made it first. And it's so hilarious. Rover, here, girl. Over this way.
Can you give us some more details?
A giant tacit discord with us. There was a scythe? I saw nothing.
An enormous moon looming above you.
Ying is making it too easy. Fair enough.
Sightings that supposedly happened during a past war. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind.
Well, it is believed we have a monster in our body. Perhaps the creature that manifested is actually the one inside of us.
Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
I don't know. Oh, I think we just unlocked the gacha. I do believe we may have just unlocked the gacha. Oh dear. Alright, what do we get? Is this gonna be like Asta, except we get by? Yeah, I was right. I was like, hold on, is this gonna be like the Asta situation where it was like, it just gives you a free Asta, but it made you roll for it for no reason? And it was I was exactly right. Now, on the bright side, we've got 40 pulls. And, okay, guys. All right, so who's the best 5-star that you can possibly get? Does chat know? I think, to my understanding, most people say Varina is the best one because she's basically Luocha. I'm just like, I don't know. Me personally, I wish that the game had... Okay, yeah, thank you. I'm not worried about this right now. I wish the game had like a tutorial phase or something like that, where it's like I could just do like a quick brief domain to see what these characters play like, so I could see whose play style actually interests me. But they don't seem to have that. Like, Star Rail added that eventually. Star Rail added that eventually. And I think that was a massive W on their part to allow for new players to playtest the characters. So I really think that, you know, if they eventually put out a survey for something in 1.2 or sorry, 1.1 or something, is that's what I would like to see them do, is some kind of tutorial. Okay, so I'm taking a look at it. And immediately, this tier list is immediately flawed. It's immediately flawed. It's got limited characters on it. I'm sorry. No. No limited... Okay. Sorry. I'm just over here. I'm confused here. Because it says Rover Spectra and Rover Havoc. So I assume Rover Havoc is something that we unlock later. Either that. But, okay. So Verena is the top one for the non-limited characters. All right. See you around, Star. Calcharo is... I have definitely heard about Calcharo being like one of the best picks for if you're looking for a DPS character. But I have also heard that this is even more so the case if you're going to pair him with Yinlin. Apparently she really helps him out or something. I'm curious to see how that's going to go, but I haven't really decided on who it is I'm even going to be rolling for. So, okay, so we know who is considered the top pick. But who will we get? Honestly, I wouldn't say no to Ling Yang. I think he's cool. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Wait, hold on. I should actually, like... Should I do a gamba? Should I set up a gamba for you guys to... Yeah, it's 20% off. I think there are too many characters to do a gamba. Like, if I was rolling limited, I would do it, but I think for this, we're just gonna roll. And see what we get. All right, here we go. First multi. Motherfucker! Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, holy shit! First multi! Oh my god. I was not expecting that. Okay. That's awesome. Come on, stop teasing me, you bitches.
This flower
Yo!
it makes you happy.
Oh my god, first freaking multi. Let's go. Didn't even need to worry, guys. It's just, see, just pull. It's that easy. Oh, man. I gotta take a snapshot of this. There it is. Now Fox can save. Woohoo! Saving, save. Wait, what is saving? I've never heard of this word. All right, I gotta take a snapshot, post it in the Discord. You know, Red, I just realized Red's gonna be like really pissed off at me. Hey, what's up, Shadow Ravenous? How's it going? Because Red is probably has no idea we're playing this right now, and he's gonna find out we were playing Wuthering Waves, and he's gonna be so pissed. Well, you know what? Maybe you'll get it. All right, gonna go put this in the salt mines. And then I guess I'll go post this in Nyx's Discord chat as well. Let's see. I'm not even sure if this is necessarily a flex. Like, I don't even know if this is a flex, so I'm just... Okay, you know, I'll just put it here. Neat. First 5-star. Yeah, I guess that was a flex, but I'm probably not going to go and say that it was. I think I'll only put it as a flex if I get a second 5-star in these roles. If I get a second 5-star, I would post it in this flex chat. It's really hard to tell, like, what exactly... like, okay, so... Like, Draven and Nyx both have, like a brags or a flex things, and I'm just like, I'm never sure what I'm supposed to put there. Because it's like, it's pretty much open to interpretation. Alright, there we go. So, now... Okay, there we go. Select a resonator for targeted convene. I mean, at best, like, literally, I don't even know who I would go for next. So, what is Jian Shin's issue with people? I know a lot of people are like, don't really care for her. Wait, hold on. Huh? Oh, so at this... Wait. Hold on. Oh, so because we got the 5-star, this just becomes... It just becomes the simple standard story. Hey, what's up, Bench? How's it going? Okay. I got no clue on this one. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We already got Verena, so it's like, who else could we possibly pick? No, this is the stand. What the frick is this? Okay. Oh, so okay. I don't know anything about Encore, like, at all, so it's like I probably wouldn't pick that one. So confirm. I have no problem using my ticket on this. I like Ling Yang. I think he looks pretty cool. Like, he's, like, quite literally, I would have just used my ticket on him or Verena because everyone just kind of recommends her. And it's like, okay, healers are always appreciated. Somebody is going to comment in, like, the comment section or anything else, and they're going to be like, oh, how dare you use it on Ling Yang? And it's like, he's cool. That's how dare I.
Opening greeting. Foul spirits be gone. All safe and sound.
Okay, so see, we got really awesome character here now. That's great.